everybody, I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing in this very strange world that we now live in. And we're all fighting our own demons and our own battles, and life is very tough for an awful lot of people right now. And there are so many things that are outside of our control, and I'm clinging on quite tightly to the one thing really that I do have still in my control, and that is my business. And small businesses are going to suffer. Small businesses are already suffering. So I've been racking my brains to find ways to help my clients, help people that I work with, help my suppliers, help the other business owners out there. And I came up with this idea of bringing people together because two heads are better than one, and when you multiply that even further, then the ideas that can be created and the help that can be given and the guidance that can be given are massively increased. So I had a long hard think about a group of people that I really value their judgment. They are authentic, they are experts in their own field, and I invited them all to be part of a panel. And they all said yes, which I was absolutely gobsmacked by. So they're giving their time, and the panel is coming together tomorrow in a webinar. So the idea behind it really is to understand why we are all acting and reacting as we are. I've got the situation, two of my boys have are not doing A-levels or GCSEs now. Their future is very different. And another son is at Sandhurst. He's got a very different ending to his experience there. We're not going to have that lovely big sort of pomp and ceremony of fanfare of celebration and a commissioning parade. And my father is in hospital. He had heart surgery yesterday. He's been in hospital for 5 weeks, so we've been desperately trying to get him out. So excellent news that he had the operation yesterday. So they're trying to clear the beds and get people out. Absolutely the right thing to do. So he got through that. And all of these things are outside of my control, but actually helping other businesses and trying to keep my own business going are inside my control. So I had to think about who I'd like to bring together and what I wanted to achieve and what I wanted to give to you guys. And, we are dealing with all this stuff, and I know that I react quite extremely to lots of things, and I have been feeling so ill and so stressed, and stress makes you ill, and but you keep going and you keep going. So, it's trying to find a way that our conscious can interrupt our subconscious so that we come at things in a logical way rather than an emotional way. And I know that I really struggle with that myself. So I've asked George Swift to be part of the panel. He is an absolute expert in this area. I then thought about, well, how do we progress going forward? How do we keep ourselves sane? How do we look after our own mental health? And I've asked Ollie Church from the Elios partnership to come on the call. He is a former officer in the army. He works, him and his and the team at Elios work with the army to help the army's mental health, and they also work with police forces. Ollie was in Afghanistan. He's had to deal with all sorts of issues mentally and physically, and quite frankly he is the one person, or they as a team are the people that I know that are closest, have ever come closest to this type of situation, and from being in Afghanistan and actually fighting. So I really value what they have to say. And then it's, well, how can we look after ourselves physically? So I've asked Jo Medhurst to join the panel. She's a nutritionist, a wellbeing expert. And I thought, well, how about businesses? How can we make sure that we're being paid for all the work that we've done? How can we navigate all the taxes? What support is there out there? How do we look after our employees? I don't have employees, but many of my clients do. What is the situation around that? So I've asked Nikki Kinton, Tori Wagg and Caroline Varlin to be part of the panel, and they'll be helping with cash flow, terms and conditions, with the accountancy part, and grants that are available, and with the HR part of the jigsaw puzzle. And then I thought, well, how do we move forward? We have to meet the needs of our clients. Those needs have changed. Their pains have changed. The solution that we offer our clients needs to change because money is not being spent as it was. So we need to be a necessity if we can. So how can we understand that? How can we move forward? And actually, creativity will help us be not successful, but thrive, and get through, and hopefully thrive at the end. So keep an eye on the horizon. This is what Tori always says, which is so valuable. So I've asked Claire Bridges, who is a creativity expert guru, to be on the panel. Her expertise are finding ways to be creative, and she works with PR companies in London. It's all about creativity, and we all need to be more creative. I've also asked Andy Steer from Vividly Simple Solutions as an IT expert, how can we make sure that our systems, that our hardware is robust? How can we protect ourselves from malware? And I've asked Amanda Downs to join as a sales growth expert. She understands being authentic, sales value propositions. How can we wrap up what we offer in a way that people are going to actually want to buy from us? So she's on the panel. And I've also got Sarah Sangster, who is a digital marketing whiz. She just knows all the systems out there. They're out there, they're available to us, the software, how we can actually get our product to market in this new world that we live in. Digital marketing is obviously going to be even more important, and it was pretty vital anyway. So she is an absolute genius, and she is joining the panel as well. So this panel, this webinar is open to everybody who wants to get some input on their own business. So ask us your questions. It can be specific about any of those functional areas. It can be about any of the areas that I've mentioned, or it can just be a broader question. So give us some background. Tell us what you need right now. Reach out to us. We are here and happy to help. We want to help you. So do reach out. We will be taking questions. I'm using Zoom. I haven't done a webinar on Zoom before. I've used GoToMeeting and GoToWebinar before. So send the questions in ahead of the time in case I mess up on the tech. We're having a practice session today, which is why I'm in the office, and I'm in this great situation. Actually, there's nobody else in the office, so I can do that and actually focus on this, because we want to help as many people as we can. So the link is in the comments below. I've seen other people do that, and I thought it looked quite good, so I hope it looks okay. The link is in the comments below. Join the webinar. Ask the questions, send them in ahead of the time, and we hope to help as many people as we can, so please do spread the word on this as well. The whole ethos of this is that we are stronger together, because we can bounce ideas off each other and help each other. We can't all suddenly become experts in all of these different fields, so let's help each other. So please share with as many people as you can, and hope to see you there. Thank you.